Hey, what's going on everybody? Jason here, and welcome back to another Vanguard guide. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to unlock the Skal Crusher in Vanguard. Now, normally this is the point in the video where I show you how to unlock it in zombies. However, the zombies challenge does not track very well in Vanguard, so I highly recommend that you play multiplayer to unlock this melee weapon. In order for you to unlock the Skal Crusher, you need to kill 5 enemies with a melee weapon in 15 different matches. When you jump into multiplayer, I would recommend that you use the ice axe. In my opinion, the ice axe is going to be the best melee weapon to use for this challenge. Not only can you use it as a normal melee weapon, obviously, but you can also throw the ice axe for ranged attacks. And of course, the throwing ability is very handy, especially if there are enemies that aren't in your range to melee them. Another thing that I would recommend is using the perk Ninja, because when you use Ninja, you move silently and the enemies will not hear your footsteps. This is definitely very useful, because if you're sneaking up behind an enemy for a surprise melee attack or you're turning a corner, the enemy won't hear you coming. If you would like to try to unlock the Skal Crusher quickly, I would recommend that you jump into the Ship House 24/7 playlist or the Mayhem 24/7 playlist. Those maps are very small and very hectic, and there are plenty of kills to get. But if high octane and quick gameplay isn't really your style, I would recommend that you go into the quick play playlist and turn on tactical pacing. Then I would also choose the 2 game modes Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed, because these game modes focus on kills. I just found that choosing Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed makes the games go by a little bit quicker as opposed to playing something like Hardpoint or Patrol, because even though you're taking your time and going into the tactical pacing playlists as opposed to Ship House 24/7 or Mayhem 24/7, the games will still be a little bit quicker because those games really just focus on the kills, and of course you need to get kills for this challenge. So yes, the games might not be as quick as Ship House 24/7 or Mayhem 24/7, but it's still a good alternative. Also, it's worth mentioning that even though I said earlier that the zombies challenge doesn't really track properly in Vanguard for the Skal Crusher, neither does the multiplayer one, but it tracks a lot better than the zombies one. You see, what I ended up finding out is certain classes that you have your melee weapon equipped on don't count for this challenge. So what do I mean by that? Well, let me go ahead and share with you my experience. Essentially what had happened was I set up 2 different classes because I wanted to not only use the melee weapon to unlock the Skal Crusher, but I also wanted to use the new Battle Pass weapons. So what I ended up doing was making 2 classes. One of them had the M1916 with the ice axe, and the other one had the Nikita with the ice axe. What I noticed is that when I used the class with the Nikita and the ice axe, those kills weren't counting. But then when I switched over to my M1916 with the ice axe class, then those kills counted. I have no idea why certain classes track your progress and other classes don't. I know Vanguard has a lot of glitches, but it really seems like Season 3 is filled with a lot of bugs pertaining to the weapon unlock challenges. So definitely keep that in mind when you're trying to unlock the Skal Crusher. But eventually, you will have killed 5 enemies with a melee weapon in 15 different multiplayer matches, and you will unlock the Skal Crusher. Normally, you would get a prompt on screen telling you that you unlocked the Skal Crusher, but in my game, for whatever reason, I didn't get that. But I checked after the match was over, and I did in fact unlock the Skal Crusher. Anyways guys, that is it for this Vanguard guide. If you found this video to be comprehensive, straight to the point, and useful, leave a like and subscribe if you're a brand new viewer. Also, don't forget to check out all the links down below in the description so you stay up to date with everything that I do. And with that said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, depending on where you are in this crazy world, and I'll see you guys next time.